The model eye light. Ooh, it's a party. Looks like those WB commercials, mate. Remember? And they have, or the Disney Channel, drawing the Mickey Mouse. Do you remember those memes when they were talking about people and they had Stevie Wonder drawing one and then it was like just a bunch of squiggly lines?
Is that funny?
It was funny. Hey folks, what's going on? Cordero Simmons back with another video. Today I picked up some new lights. They're the Ulanzi or the Ulanzi RGB lights, and these are the latest ones that are kind of like hexagon shaped and are magnetic and are what? Let's just go ahead and bust these things open. Okay, so I think I'm one of the first people to actually like have one of these. I tried to look up some reviews on YouTube. I ordered these things first, and I know for a fact there aren't many here over in the US because these came all the way from China, guys. Like, I don't know if that'll focus. Literally all the way from China. And I've been waiting for like, what, like almost a month and some change. I mean, I picked up two. I would have gotten three. They advertised a really nice commercial. Like someone had three of these and they had them like together, and it was this whole little RGB wand type thing. So I guess I'm gonna open these up. I wish I would have had these this past weekend. I did my first photo shoot, and granted, I think I did okay. You know, I could have used the lighting. I actually reached out to a couple of my friends on Instagram and I tagged everyone, and I pretty much asked everyone, hey, how are my settings? How do you guys think I did? And I kept getting things about lights and positioning and whatnot. So this is cool. They're actually pretty lightweight. They're lighter than I thought. This thing is probably about 4 inches long. Not that big. And it has, what, 2 screws? Well, I'm sorry, 2 thread ports, top and bottom. It would have been nice to have one like right here on the side. That way you can like mount to the camera horizontally versus on a tripod only, or to the top of the camera looking like a light antenna. Let's see if these things come with some juice. Oh, okay. That's 0. Wow. It didn't adjust. Like 0 to 100 is just on. Okay, I can kind of see it in the camera as it gets brighter. Let's see. I'm at 9,000 Kelvin. Now we're getting into our warmer, lower tones. Nice, warm, what, 29, 20. This is giving me, you know, summer evening vibes. You can map like the sunset going over. Let's see, modes. I wonder if we just keep going nowhere. Okay, so the minimum light, I guess you can say kelvins for this, is 2,500 Kelvin. The max is 9,000. Oh, that's how you change modes. You guys, I was actually about to pull out the little manual and try to get through. So you don't change modes, you keep pressing power. Oh, and it does this little color strobe. That's dope. So there's a little bar on the back with some numbers that pretty much just tells you where everything needs to be and how it needs to be set. I'm trying to focus on that. Okay, anyway, let me open up the second one and see how well these things magnetize. Whoa, that's not good. Not gonna lie, that advertisement kind of showed these things like locking together in place, and I have to somewhat center them out, and just a simple wave like that just made me lose it. I don't recommend like putting these together via magnet and trying to use it as a light bar. You're better off finding like a double threaded adapter and screwing them together, because you're gonna lose that. Like, I promise you, I'm not exaggerating at all. Like, simple turn. I'm not even trying to jerk it. Like, I just turned it. Thank God I have carpet up here. Back to back is cool, but I mean, who's gonna have a back to back setup like that? I mean, unless you're gonna put this like behind some hidden object and be giving off two different hues, is the only way, ideal way I can see this being done. But I wanna say these things were maybe like $20, $30 a piece. Or it was like buy more than one and you get something off. So I did. So this is what you're gonna see as soon as you turn this light on. You're gonna see your white balance, and that ranges from a max of 9,000 Kelvin all the way down to, I believe, 2,500 Kelvin. As you can see, that light is getting a lot warmer. And if I stop right here, I power off, I power back on. Oh, it actually does pick up where you left off. So you don't have to worry about that changing a lot. And you go into the modes. Oops, nope. That's the power button to change the mode. That's our color mode. This dial here is pretty much your guide of what that top number needs to be to get to that specific color. Like what's pink is like 360. So I'm gonna move that all the way up. See, we instantly got there as soon as we hit like that 310, and all that is just like pink and red, but we passed it as soon as we got there. So that's its highest setting. And then we go back over here to 1, which takes us back around to yellow. And then we have a fireworks setting, which is just, you know, pretty much strobe mode. I'm surprised it doesn't allow me, let me see, lightning, there we go. Okay, so this is how you set, like, if you want lightning. And I'm not sure, oh, there it is, how many seconds is in between that. But that's a lightning mode. Oh, this is the fire engine. It's like a red, white. Ambulance is blue and white. Should really just be white. Huh. Then the cop car is just like, oh, it's blue and red. Old school cop car. Wow. And it literally says that. That's dope. Okay. Wow. 20. It has 20 scenes? I did not know that. So, blue flash, green flash, red flash, high-low beam, emergency, paparazzi. This is the RGB strobe, regular strobe, pulsing. I can imagine that just gets brighter and dimmer slowly. Fault bulb, a faulty bulb, I'm guessing. Oh, if I were to like use the magnets and hang this or mount this to a ceiling, I can make it look like I had one of those old school halogen bulbs that was about to go out if I was doing like a scary scene or something. That's what I see it as. Party. Candle. I wonder, is there a flicker to this? I guess it's just candle lighting. TV. A really bright TV. Oh, this is like, you know, scenes changing. So, you know, when like TV scenes, they might go from like high to low to bright, cool, warm scenes. This is just a slight fluctuation in lights to make it appear someone is watching TV. And then we go back to our fireworks mode, which we started out at. That's pretty dope. Was it worth it? I guess. I was originally just gonna get the little squares that we see on Amazon advertised for like $23 and some change, but I wanted to be different. I knew that these were new to the market and new to the Ulanzi line, so I picked them up, but in my overall opinion, I would get the other ones. I'm not too hyped up about these as I thought I would be. At the same time, I really haven't stuck it to another metal object. The magnet is not as great as I thought it was gonna be or as it's advertised to be. So, and on that note, I'm just gonna leave out with some nice cinematic B-roll using these lights. Goodbye. So after using and playing with these lights for about 20 to 30 minutes, I have gotten the hang of them. And the 4 function controls in the back are pretty simple once you go through it. And by the way, this thing does charge via USB-C. I don't know if you guys can see that. There it is. Yeah, put it in front of my face so it, okay, yeah. That thing charges via USB-C. Makes things a lot easier considering that's what everything is going over to, except the new iPhone. I mean, the iPad's charged via USB-C. I don't know why the iPhone didn't do that. It's like the 13 now, but I guess everyone's still using the lightning port charger. On the other hand, my only other complaints about this light, I wish there had been, like, instead of putting threads on the top and the bottom, like, of it vertically, all you needed was one right there and one right here on the side. That way I could like mount this thing like a sideways bar versus only having the option to mount it vertically. That's not an issue. I can always set it somewhere or see if small rig creates like some upward 90 and 90 rig, so it just goes like that. But Ulanzi, they make a light as well that's like a bar pad and it has a swinging extending arm, so it can pretty much raise and tilt like that on your camera and whatnot. Other than that, I mean, I'm glad I got 2. Now I can have like different scene settings where I'm come on, there we go. Get to these modes here. 1 second. Yeah, I can like have different scenes or different lightings where I'm like coming in like that, or you know, gives me like, I don't know, different kind of vibes, I guess. They're pretty cool though, and they're lightweight. These things were putting off a little bit of heat, I'm not gonna lie. So, I mean, that is something you have to worry about. Back to back, you know, magnetic, it's cool. This, however, not so safe. Leaning forward, I was gonna say leaning forward, but no. Stacking these things magnetically and trying to like sync and create a giant light bar is not cool. Only if you're gonna be holding it in the middle, which is probably pretty annoying. You're better off just sticking with one. So that's all I have, folks. Peace.